Here's Biden calling out Florida. He doesn't like Florida either because we are going to stop doctors from giving young children sex hormone blockers, and we're not going to chop off their genitals. In the old days, most of us were against genital mutilation, but here we are in modern times. Enjoy.
Transgender kids is a really harder thing. What's going on in Florida is, as my mother would say, close to sinful. I mean, it's just terrible what they're doing. It's not like, a kid wakes up one morning and says, I decided I want to become a man, or I want to become a woman, or I want to change. I mean, what are they thinking about here? They're human beings. They love, they have feelings, they have inclinations that are, it just, to me, is, I don't know, it's cruel. And the way we do it is we make sure we pass legislation like we passed on same-sex marriage. You mess with that, you're breaking the law, and you're going to be held accountable.
Yeah, sorry, you old buffoon. We have something called federalism, and the states are allowed to make whatever laws they don't like. And then if the citizens don't like those laws, they can leave the states. But you don't get to make some sort of law that's going to override the state when it comes to genital mutilation. Biden, also, he looks horrible, like this thing is just breaking down right in front of us. And he simply has no idea what he's talking about. When he says that, this is what they do with everything. It all kind of sounds right. Kids don't just wake up and say, I feel like a man today, or I feel like a girl, or whatever. That does sort of sound right, except it's wrong. Because we know there is a social contagion element to this thing, right? We know this for a fact when they're staring all day long at sex change operations and boys who are girls and girls who are boys and boys with boobs and chicks with dicks and all of the stuff, right? When they do see that all day long on TikTok, we know now there's a social contagion element to it. Abigail Shrier, what was Abigail Shrier's book? It's a fantastic book. Irreversible Damage, thank you. She wrote a fantastic book about this. We should have her on again. That young girls in particular are susceptible to the social contagion portion of this, meaning they start seeing these videos and then they go, I'm not the girliest girl ever. And actually I like blue more than I like pink. I must be a boy. Or what they do, the other social contagion element of this is they will take a feminine boy, I don't even like that phrase, but a boy who maybe isn't into just cars and Transformers and war and whatever. Yeah, maybe he likes art or something else. And now they will basically say to him, you are actually a girl. So it's odd because they're the ones who are actually more into gender stereotypes. But the guy has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. By the way, the interviewer there was Kal Penn, who I guess was a comedian at one time. Give me his number. What was his movie? He did Harold and Kumar, went to White Castle, right? Somehow he's interviewing Joe Biden. I don't know how that happened.